After I graduated from college, I spent 4 or 5 years living on the best beaches on the East Coast, all trying to get into law school, and knew when I sat down on my first day of class that it's where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. And I started working at a small personal injury firm in Boca, which gave me a lot of experience in the courtroom, involved in complicated cases, and developed my skills as a trial attorney pretty quickly. From there, I went to a mid-sized firm and was doing commercial litigation and insurance defense type work, and was able to develop the skills that I got as a young attorney and multiply those skills and really get involved as a trial attorney at a very young part of my career. I probably had first chair law trials within 5 years of starting to practice law, which is unusual, especially as you get into more and more complicated matters. And since then, I've been fortunate to work for some large firms, and now with Conrad Scherer. I met Bill Scherer in 2007. I had the opportunity to represent him and his firm in a pretty complicated matter, and developed a very close working relationship and a mutual respect for each other, so much to the point that he actually became a mentor of mine. I had the opportunity to represent a folk hero of Fort Lauderdale, a very unique businessman who owned a large flea market in Fort Lauderdale. And he was being sued by some fashion designers as a result of alleged counterfeiting. Being a lawyer is all about the practice of law, and you always have to be on your game, and you always have to remember you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's and making sure you're aware of everything that you're doing so bad things don't happen. The trial received a significant amount of press coverage. I got to have as my co-counsel a gentleman who is an extremely well-respected lawyer in the community. And through that experience, I was in trial in federal court, involved in a very sophisticated, complicated case, working with a talented lawyer, and had the opportunity to represent a part of Fort Lauderdale history.